I don't think that's how that works.
Himiko still culprit?
Yes, it's true. She does carry over, yes, but I don't think she killed her.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Oh, there we go, Kokichi. Then we've got another whole... Oh, Kyo again. But, I mean, again, to be fair, the whole seance, like, thingy is just there for literally anyone to read.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes.
Did you explain the whole thing? So there was obviously the bit in Angie's lab where you were talking about it, yeah, but did you really explain things in there? I honestly don't remember.
If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
What do you mean?
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Okay, well that's true. Yeah. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
True. That's what I was saying.
The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
It did. Oh, excuse me. A point of entry from outside. He must be referring to... well, under the floor, I guess, but what do I... I mean, there's the hole back here, I guess. Should we do that? Because you can't really see under the floor otherwise.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
I was going to say maybe I can just look at the floor, but it didn't seem like the cursor lit up there, so...
Huh? Under the floor?
Yeah, not under the table this time, under the floor.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Really? Just one? Isn't everyone a suspect then?
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Alright, Kyo. Keep it in your pants, big guy. Alright, what are we looking at here?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
Okay, yeah.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Ugh.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna go with this?
Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor
Ugh.
and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said, hold on a second. He used his robot functions to commit the murders. Hold on a second.
It's true that with a little light, you could move around under the floor. But is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function. Huh?
function to get under the floor.
Now, I've had a
Sneak into the empty
thought.
room during the seance.
You know what I was saying
Hold on a second.
about Kibo being able to see, right?
Hold on a
That's
second.
not in the truth bullet. But can I back route here? I haven't gotten a back route yet, and I'm just thinking maybe I can like lie on Miyu's statement. Maybe.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
How do I do it? It's hold. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, it's hold triangle, right?
Because it wasn't dark outside. The villain had a light.
So honestly, otherwise, I'm not really sure what to fire at here.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function
Okay,
to get
whoa.
under the floor.
I only feel the truth.
Hey! And I got the V spot on it.
Miu, you gave Kibo his flashlight function, correct?
I mean, I assume this isn't the. Well, this might be the obvious lie to go with, I guess. It seemed kind of obvious to me, but maybe that's just because I thought about it first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a back route or if this is the obvious lie to go with.
Did you not notice?
I didn't notice what.
It's hard to believe that Kibo is the culprit in this case. It's even harder to believe that this trial isn't being manipulated by someone. So even if I have to lie, I need to defend Kibo.
The drawback of the flashlight function that you added. It's so bright, even Kibo can't see when it's turned on.
I see. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake.
Well.
But you make mistakes a lot. A whole lot.
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
Ooh.
If he can't see, it doesn't matter how bright the area is. He couldn't move like that. So Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Yeah, just play along for us, Kibo, alright?
Is that true, Kibo? Is what Shuichi said true?
Go on, play along. Play along, come on, little guy. Come on, Kibo, please, play along. Come on, Keyboy. Kibo!
Well, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
God damn it, man. That's
We get it already. Just turn it off. We're gonna go blind.
so unhelpful, Kibo. I can't remember if I can't see when I turn on this function. I can turn on right now and check.
You don't remember? What does that even mean?
I know I said that in like the Shuichi voice, but whatever.
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh?
Well, maybe a little bit.
Let me put on some makeup, because I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
Oh man, Wendy Lee's got some great delivery.
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Damn, that is seriously bright.
It's alright, Kibo. You're too nice to lie.
Wouldn't the light have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright?
Right. Same problem we had with Teru Teru, right? The hole.
Yes, the culprit couldn't have used the light under the floor. Not even Kibo.
Oh, maybe it was a back route then. Because it seems like maybe this should have been the answer I actually came to. Which does make sense now that I think about it. Maybe I should have just shot the normal bullet at Miyu's statement anyway.
They couldn't have.
Because, yeah, I feel like this is what they would have said anyway, yeah?
We were there after all. We would know.
Oh, okay, so that's what a back route does then. It basically just adds a little extra dialogue in. Oh my god, Kaito's eye there in the corner! Oh, that's fucking wigging me out! But yeah, no, yeah, just some funny extra dialogue. All right, I'll keep my eye out for them though. No promises.
There was a hole near the corner of the room we were in, remember? If someone had a light under the floor, it would have leaked through.
But when we did the seance, I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
Yep.
That's right. We didn't see anything, so the culprit couldn't have used a light.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit.
I see. That was a flaw in my theory.
Yeah, well, you know, flaws in most theories that aren't ours. You know, Shuichi's pretty damn good.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
Well, yeah, it's just how it goes. He's got to abuse someone, and Miyu's busy getting her rocks off over there. So you're target number 2.
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
Shut up.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Good. Fucking stand up to him, Kibo. Blind him.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness.
You're
Maybe the floor
right.
and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
I don't know. I feel like it has to be though to get to Tenko, because the cage and stuff weren't moved. They had to come from under. The blood splatter should prove that as well.
Then why was floorboard under Tango lined up funny?
That's I think equally as big a point here.
Gonta think that was so culprit could stab Tango from underfloor.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of where I was going with this too, Gonta. Which unfortunately doesn't make it seem that good for me. Poor boy's usually
Nice
wrong.
observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
I mean, yay and nay. Sort of. We had this discussion earlier, right, about how it's kind of handy to be used to it, but also, yeah, to be a well-adjusted human being, you probably don't want to get adjusted to this.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
Nice reference, Samugi.
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, me too.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right?
Yaha.
If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Well, that makes... yeah. But I mean, if you're quick about it, you know.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are right, but we also gave her orders to, like, shut up and not speak until the seance was over. So, I don't know.
Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
That might be a good idea, actually, Kyo.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
Okay, yeah, well, seems like a good idea.
When? So not during seance?
Well, more like when exactly during the seance.
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
So I'm gonna say she was probably killed when we heard the... were around when we heard the... wait, I don't remember the onomatopoeia used, but let's just say the crack, right? During the
How
song.
could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
No, not... no, definitely not. 'Cause we were still talking to her. She spoke to us when we had all the stuff on top of her.
She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. And those were her last words.
She was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
So I guess the seance never ended. Woo!
That was right before we
Oh,
blew
not
out the
for her.
candles.
Oh.
But when the light came back,
Oh, never mind. Bad quip. I retract my statement.
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark? But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
The damn impossible.
That she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
No, it's got to be when the room was dark. She was still alive before then.
Different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
I mean, for once, her deflection here does make sense. She wasn't actually there, but...
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
Wow, Miu. Being a bit cooperative. What do you know?
Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brain!
Alright. And that's going to transition us into the argument. Okay, sure. Right. Markstone, Iron Cage, White Sheepdog statue, sickle under the
When
floor.
Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
No, I think it was.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. She was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tango real fast.
No, that'd be Himiko. I don't think so.
No one saw.
No, go to stop. That's a...
Oh,
Okay, never mind. Miu, stop.
Who lifted the cage?
That'd be Himiko.
it was me.
Oh my god.
then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no secret.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might not be possible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed,
Well,
wasn't
hang on.
during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage
I mean-
the whole time. She was dead when the cage was
But,
lifted.
yeah, I think it's either like the blood on the cage or the blood on the sheet, right?
What about moment Cage was lifted?
So I guess because the cage was on the bottom, right? I don't know where to shoot this, because
Culprit stabbed Tango real
you know.
fast. So fast, no one saw.
the cage is the bottom layer of everything, so I guess it's like the most important.
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
So I guess we could fire this at Gonta?
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
Because I mean, what he says directly links to the cage, and it would disprove what he's saying. I don't really know if that. Well, I get, yeah, okay. We'll try firing it at Gonta then.
When Tenko got killed,
It could not have been done. Cage the whole time.
Yeah, because what Kyo's saying is right. We can't really disprove the fact that it's not Himiko.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Okay. Oh god. No, I missed! Oh. Oh no, I didn't miss. I was just wrong. But Gonta think that only possible if she was killed after seance. Unless you know reason why that's not true, Shuichi.
I was wrong.
Oh, I made a mistake. I need to think it over again.
when Tenko
Okay.
got killed,
Maybe, okay.
it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
The sheet then?
She was under the cage the whole time.
'Cause, yeah, that's true.
The cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tango real fast.
Ah!
Fast, no one saw.
What are the other bullets? Marker stone, white sheet, dog statue, on the floor.
It was me.
Oh, I guess maybe white. Maybe white sheet then,
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
because there was blood on the sheet, but
There's no
the sheet was taken off first. So if she was killed when the cage was lifted, there wouldn't be blood on the sheet. Okay,
When
there we go.
Tenko was killed,
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. God, I'm pushing my luck a bit here, though, eh? On time. Oh. Oh. Got it. Okay. God, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just finicky in this game. I can't. I'm really bad at consistently holding down focus.
Kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
Yeah, I think the cage still works, but yeah, no, I guess technically, the cage is still there, right? So I guess you could get blood in it.
That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
So yeah, that makes sense.
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
what? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
No, shut it, Miyu.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here.
Alright, okay.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
Excuse me?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out.
I've never seen someone jump back that fast. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. The battle showdown time, baby! Okay. It's another one I've got to kind of think on the fly. Let's see here.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stepped the thin blade through the gaps of it, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
Yeah.
The
See what
blade's
she's
all
got.
you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gap. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo.
Who you're still stuck on. Okay, there has to be a hole in Mew's logic somewhere. Well, we talked about this with Maki, right? It's kind of about her posture. Okay, so let's think here before we actually jump back into the thing and start losing time. Would it maybe be the marker stone then? Because based on that, right? Kind of deduce that she probably wouldn't be able to hit her, right? Because she was on the floor. All I have to do is show the evidence that will counter Mew's claims.
The blade's all you need.
Do we have it? Yeah. Okay. We'll try. We'll give it a try.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with.
Oh. Yeah, gotcha. V-spot. Okay. Yeah. So we were talking about this with Maki, so yeah.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought we were... Right, I wasn't really picking apart her word choice there. I thought we were more so going to go with... Nah, just how, well, I guess it's just sort of like how she was sitting, the blade wouldn't have reached, but...
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall.
You know, I'm kind of... This feels like something we would have spoken about if we, went over everything that happened. I'm kind of surprised I'm playing a Danganronpa game where we don't go into excruciating detail about an event we played.
The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
I mean, it does have the unfortunate effect of making some other people look like idiots. Well, Nah, it's okay. It's okay, Miyu. You weren't there, and you're throwing out theories, and you're one of the only people doing it, so what you're saying is actually valuable, even if it's wrong.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
Oh my god. Why does Wendy Lee voice her so well?
No worries, Miu. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
God. Oh, fuck you. If there's one thing I love about Kokichi, well, I guess there are a couple of things I love about Kokichi, but if there's something I love about Kokichi, it's certainly his banter with Miyu.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh! Oh, no! It hurts so much harder when the innocent person says it.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Which loops us back round to moving the wooden board.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
Not the wooden, but the floorboard. Fuck.
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Well, I think we need to reevaluate under the floor.
Yeah, for a living person.
Excuse me?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
No, okay, I don't think so, Kokichi.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Right, of course. God damn. Ace Attorney 3 would have gone so much smoother if Mia had just throttled Dahlia from beyond the grave, I guess. Spirit v spirit beatdown, you know what I'm saying?
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Oops. Spoilers for Ace Attorney, I guess?
Stop that now.
That good old GBA series.
Angie's spirit killed Tango? Why?
Bloody revenge.
Himiko?
For ditching the student council. Grr.
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tango?
Spitting on that bond they'd forged over like 2 days.
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's
Well.
spirit came
Well,
revenge?
I guess that too.
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
But yeah, no, I don't think Tenko killed anyone.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See, you can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Well, I mean, I guess with what I was saying, that's not entirely wrong. That could be a good idea, Kaito. Well, let's see where this goes.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
Because, like, if they move the floorboard, right? Because you have to be on your hands and knees to be under the floor, right? So if you move the floorboard, just sort of stand up. Well, I guess you'd have to go, like, under, but just, like, up, splash on the stuff. Tenko's dead. You just crawl back down. You're done. I mean, it would still be pitch black, don't get me wrong, but...
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit
Ooh.
could have been inside the cage.
Oh, come on! They know and you don't, Shuichi? Well, assuming we're talking about the same thing. You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Not unless they were a chameleon and blended in with the floor beforehand!
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What does that mean?
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time.
I mean, yeah.
I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to. Oh shit, it's a specific person? Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's a bit grisly. I'm gonna say no. This is definitely not what I was thinking. But yeah, I think I know where you're going with that. Ooh, it's a bit heavy. Yeah. I don't think so, but I mean, it is possible.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
I think the problem there, though, is like, why would the floorboard be missing? How would she? Well, we're not missing move. I guess. No, but it's like Maki, you've already been over this with us. She wouldn't have had the energy to do anything except just die, probably because of the injury. So, she wouldn't be able to like throw the sickle away. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know about this. I don't think this is right. Although it does solve our dilemma. It's kind of, I guess, kind of the easy answer, but
What did you say?
and I really Tenko is definitely not the sort of person who would commit suicide. I mean, well, I say that I probably wouldn't have said Sakura was the type to commit suicide, but I think Sakura's circumstances are quite unique.
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
And I can liken Tenko to Sakura in some ways. So, I don't really think she's the type, but
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Yeah, I'm not really buying it, guys.
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
Sorry, Kaito and Maki. I think your idea here is a bit off for me.
She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Yeah, this is my problem with it. Or one of my
If
problems.
Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You actually said something smart.
Yeah. Or at the very least, like, maybe if she'd moved the floorboard beforehand, she would have been able to drop it, like, directly where she was killed. But it wouldn't be able to get put in the corner by Himiko.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Yeah. This would be possible, I think, if she was stabbed anywhere but the neck,
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yeah, nah, sorry, I don't...
That makes sense to Gota.
Sorry, Maki's got your answer to this one, which, I mean, it shoots down her own theory, it seems, but...
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Yeah?
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. About Tenko killing Angie.
What, and she felt guilty about it? She was just like, oh, my honor, I'll kill myself. No, I don't think so, Kokichi. Well, actually, maybe yeah. Maybe Tenko is so honorable. It's like, oh shit, I killed someone. I deserve death. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't be able to put that past Tenko, but killing someone in the first place, yeah, I don't really buy it.
Because
Yeah,
Tenko and
indeed.
Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
I don't think so. I think that was just that was a battle only Tenko was fighting. Hey, Angie! When did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
Also, I don't want to be that guy, but Tenko is self-admitted not very smart. I don't think she would have been able to set up the little mechanism in Angie's lab.
Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Nah, see... Problem is, again, the only circumstance I could imagine Tenko committing suicide, I'm pretty sure by her own honor, she would, like, admit it, you know? Maybe through her suicide she'd admit it, but she'd admit it.
Really? Why?
Like, I fucked up, I've dishonored myself. Yeah. At least, you know, that's the sort of vibe I get from Tenko.
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right?
Then again, we have seen time and time again that she's not exactly the most honourable martial artist, have we? So...
It's to take us down with her.
see, I just don't buy that either. Tenko's just too nice, weird as it might be to say. She wouldn't do that.
Take us down?
You'd do that, dickhead, but she wouldn't.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I mean, I suppose that would be one way to end the killing game. You'd kill everyone, but nah.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting a funny line here, but, I mean, you're probably right, Kokichi, but still, nah, I don't buy it.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
Yeah, sorry, man, I mean, not to say I wouldn't always side with Himiko anyway, but I'm gonna side with Himiko on this one.
He told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Well, Tenko wears her heart on her sleeve. She's not really a liar. And if she was lying, well, you've seen it yourself. She's a terrible liar.
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
Well, actually, her last words were that she'd see us after the seance, but, yeah.
True terror of class trials is that you should believe everything's safe.
That is actually true. Wise words from Kyo.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer.
God, you're gonna bring that up whenever you can, aren't you?
Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Well, no, but, you know, faith and doubt, as we say over and over again round here.
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
Yeah. You're so caught up in your own little world that, your own edgy little world that you haven't really made a place in your heart for other people, have you?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
I think I know what he's gonna
That's why it all
say.
comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself.
Okay, no, I thought he was gonna go the believe in other people thing, and yeah, if they betray you, it's kind of your fault for believing in them.
If you get betrayed, it's not their
Yeah.
fault. It's your fault for believing.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's on you for not seeing through the lie, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I can buy into this.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree.
Oh, so you're saying you're edgy for a reason. Alright. Doesn't mean you're right, but still.
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Yeah, sorry, man. Being an edgy little bitch doesn't make you a wizened lord of the land. I'm sorry to say. As an edgy bitch myself. Yeah, no, nah.
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
I believe it too, Himiko. I believe it too.
Me too. No can believe Tenko commits suicide.
You know, I was gonna say this earlier when we first, like, jumped to Tenko's defense. You know, a couple of people. This is... It's all really nice. Largely because of Last Trial, where Tenko herself expressed these same beliefs, right? And now that she's in trouble, so to speak, we're all coming to defend her because, you know, she had that same selfless belief in Himiko. I really like that. I really, really like that.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
God, you know what? Something that we've already sort of had in this game, specifically with Chapter 1, like, actually having character stuff in the trial itself. Because, to be honest, one of the things that I think is the weakest about the trials is that they purely prioritize the mystery part, right? Which is perfectly fine as a game. But, considering that, you know, it's the Danganronpa series, it's a visual novel, it's all about the characters, I feel like that's somewhere this series has always sort of fallen short. Sometimes it gets it right, and by sometimes I think off the top of my head, literally only Hina has ever pulled this off well. Like, for Yuhiko, it starts in a trial, but you don't ever get anything extra until, like, after trial. And it's only in one trial, whereas this is, like, this thing with Tenko is, like, spanned 2 trials, and one that she's not even in as well, which I think is really cool. Oh, god damn! Oh, I love this game. I love this series, man. I fucking love it.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
I know, maybe I'm jumping too quickly on V3 there. Say that I love it. I'm only halfway through, but... God, I love it! A proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Oh, yeah!
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
Oh, look at that! Oh, look how far he's come from Chapter 1 already. Even last chapter he was having doubts in that. See, I love that! It's continuity in the trials itself, not just in, like, the story beats outside of the killing life. Oh, deadly life even. Fucking love that shit. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said.
Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. On the other side.
She said see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking we'll find the truth, then that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Ooh, make them? That's usually keyword for a lie. Let's see what we've got, though.
That seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Dick move.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sick and then stabbed herself with it.
Again, more brilliant typography.
The last of her strength.
Oh, there we go.
The sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
There we go. What I was talking about before we went on our whole defend Tenko spiel. Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide. But only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, they need to make them think their suicide theory won't work. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a lie. Because the bullet itself says she could have done something, but if we lie about it, then no, she had no choice. She couldn't do a thing. And hey, I mean, the one corroborating our lie this time is Maki, and she's on Shuichi's side. I think she'll buy into it. It also helps that we've lied for her before, so you know, she knows that we lie for the good of the trials, and we're not just lying to be a dick. Okay. So yeah, I guess the Kibo flashlight one really was a back route. Goody goody goody.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with a
Okay. Oh, that I didn't lie. She would have been able to throw it away in time, no? That is, I suppose, unless her death was instant.
I was wrong.
Oh, I made a mistake. I forgot to lie. Oh my god. Oh, that's one of the dumbest moves I've ever made. I didn't prepare the lie. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, I released the wrong button first. I released the focus before I released the trigger. Oh, no. Okay, let's charge up our lie. Yes! Got it at the V point too. I honestly thought that the white noise was going to cover me there. It was so fucking close.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor because she died instantly. Instantly?
Yeah, instantly. Come on, Maki. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
Come on, Maki.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Come on, Maki.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Ah, that's our girl.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
Yeah, she just got a bit carried away in her own idea, you know?
I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Yeah. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll?
Oh.
You better apologize to Shuichi.
Oh, you dumbass.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary.
Yeah, I'm actually, using her words incorrectly just to make a point. It's okay, Kaito.
Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Yeah, which is, in its own way, bad news, right? Because, we haven't really made much progress on that front.
Suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
Well, we'll just have to think a little harder.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we are. Because that's our job. That's what we fucking do.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Well, we heard the noise.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. It's gonna be Oh no, I was honestly expecting Hangman's Gambit there. Non-stop debate. It's got to be the crack, right? Sound during seance, yeah. That's got to be it. Oh, shit.
During the seance, there is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
Well,
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
Kyo,
Really strange.
I think it's because she died.
When I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I
Uh-huh.
heard something fall, I think.
Oh.
I'm more concerned
Well.
about how dark it got in there. I mean, it went totally pitch black. My
Let's see
job
what
was to
else
relight the candles.
we've got, because otherwise...
Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Okay, yeah, it's agreeing with Himiko. I don't know if it's like... Well, it could be, but I think the only thing that could have fallen is the dog statue, which did not fall. It was pitch black during the seance. That limits what could have happened. Stay calm. Think. There must be some kind of clue.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
I mean, there's only, like, Kyo's one otherwise. And I don't think it's that one. Okay.
While we were all singing the song,
What song?
I heard something fall.
Oh, God. Got it!
I agree.
Feet spot 2. Yay! No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say anything about consenting.
You think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
We already consented with Himiko before this. Yes! Did it. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know. What can I say? The Love Hotel really, sticks out in my mind. Oh, it was a bang, right, yeah. God, the Love Hotels sure have been a spectacle.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down. There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong? I thought something fell.
Yeah, I don't know if it's falling, but something certainly happened.
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. What, Tenko dying? What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? Oh, no, actually, maybe it's the loose floorboard then? Because that's something else that happened in the dark. And that moved. So is it the sound of the floorboard breaking or something?
This is it! I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
Oh no, but we said it definitely it wasn't broken, it was like moved, right?
The seance, right?
It was like man-made cut.
The floorboard has made such a loud sound, though.
Yeah,
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Oh, yeah. I guess, because also Tenko's on it, right? And, you know, do we have weights? I don't think we have... Do we have weights? I don't remember if we have weights in the thing, but I imagine, you know, Tenko, she's probably pretty muscular. I'm sure she weighs quite a lot. That is true. There would have been... there would have had to have been a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be?
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito. Thinking time, baby! Okay. Something sounds, magic circle, cross piece, sickle, dried
What
blood.
made the floorboard come loose?
Maybe cross piece?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Nah, definitely not.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Correct.
Culprits hide under floor. Then and stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
A dirty joke.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
Oh, you could agree with that. What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Yeah, maybe loose floorboards on Kokichi?
Considerable force.
Maybe?
Who participated in the seance?
Sound, magic circle. Or maybe, are we gonna fire the sound again, maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't think that would make sense.
Statue fell over. But
Hmm.
that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under
Although, So I'm just thinking like cross piece under the floor, right? Because of like what Kokichi did. Like he fell through the floor, right?
Someone must have stomped through the floor.
So like maybe? Well, what if I just miss? Oh!
Floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is
What?
dangerous.
Oh! Oh my god! I can't believe I connected that.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
Oh my god! Yes! That's some serious luck! I didn't get the V spot. Oh, God, can you imagine if I got the fucking V spot on that?
The floorboards fit perfect. Go to make sure. First time we go to empty.
But it seems no, based on the fact that Kokichi could fall through one of them, right?
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately. Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that? What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What did they stand to gain? Well, that's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut. The other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Well, I mean, in doing that, you would lift Tenko up, right? Sort of like fucking, like a seesaw, you know? Well, I mean, it wouldn't really work like a seesaw, because it could only go up one way. So I guess it's more like a, like a lever? I guess it's more like a lever. Think. Come on, think! Okay, Hangman's Gambit. Oh god, that's a long one. What happened when the loose floorboard was stepped on? Okay. Oh shit, maybe, are we gonna actually do seesaw? I guess so, yeah. It's gonna be a seesaw. Wait, hang on, what's the other fucking word, though? Seesaw. Wait, what? Oh, did I get another S? Okay, I don't know what this... what's the second word going to be? A bunch of E's, some C's, some F's, got a T. Oh, are they gonna do something like they did in... Oh, they're gonna pull something like they did in Danganronpa 2, aren't they? Is it? Yeah, it's seesaw effect. Just like they do with the domino effect thing. They really don't need to put effect after all this. I think we get the point with just saying domino or seesaw. Just putting effect after it doesn't make it sound more legit, but, I mean, it's consistent.
The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
See? You just go right with it. Like, like you don't say seesaw effect, you just say seesaw, but
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
yeah, see? I've got all my terminology right today. Yeah. Except fulcrum. I have no idea what a fulcrum
A
is.
lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
Yeah, that is also a good point.
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that unless they used the sickle. That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
It does bring her closer to the holes in the cage, I guess.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed? I guess it would be on top of the cage.
That's it!
Really? It was just right fucking there the whole time?
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh god, that's fucking grisly though to kill her that way, but I mean, it makes sense with how the
The reason we didn't see
Oh.
it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
Although, I don't want to be the physics guy. The statue would not be able to balance on top of that. Yeah.
Also,
Ooh.
what if the statue kept the blade in place?
I mean, that'd be true if it could just, like, perfectly slot in, but as the diagram is showing it to us, that would not work. The statue would fall right over because of how heavy it is.
It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
No, I don't think that's how that works. I think it would make it fall over, but I'll expend my disbelief here.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw,
You could lift Tenko right up onto that blade. Oof.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Oh,
She
God,
was
that's
bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
that's real brutal. Not a fan of that one.
Blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position.
Neck's always just and something like that's just cruel.
But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
It is quite a smart strategy though.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
Although I'm gonna say doesn't look so great for Kyo then, does it? You know, just saying, since he he did kind of set a lot of this up.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Yeah, I see those on Midsummer Murders all the time.
Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
Yeah, for some people, I'm sure.
They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
God, Ace Attorney, you're really getting your fangs in deep with this one, aren't you?
Kudos, culprit. You did a great job keeping me entertained.
You know, find the location of the ringmaster's head, am I right?
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
I'm going to be perfectly frank with you, Kyo. Even if she set all of it up, I don't think Himiko has the weight to lift Tenko on a seesaw. I'm going to be honest.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why is that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand. By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Yeah.
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Well, that's true, but...
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
I mean, could have been coincidence, you know what I mean?
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow. You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab. Our culprit, Himiko, prepared the seesaw trap ahead of time.
Yikes! Well, now you know it's not Himiko because she's not being betrayed by naked grey guy.
Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room.
I know I said, Kokichi's kind of like Dementio. That's a Dementio-looking ass.
She had us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait, we don't know that, right?
God damn, this is,
He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
This is a really long first half of the trial. It's been like over 2 hours and we haven't gotten to that break yet. Jesus.
Kill Tenko?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess it did waste like 15 minutes at the start, but still, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's still about 2 hours.
Kill Tenko?
No, I don't think so.
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
It is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Oh. Wow, I say that and then immediate intermission. Wow. Well, I'm liking this trial, though. I like it. I like this balance. It seems what we're gonna do is like sandwich it, where it's like start with Angie, deal with all of Tenko, and then finish with Angie again. Which I think is a way better way to handle this than just, oh yeah, this one person was a device for the other murder, and that's the entire relevance. And then this person will actually solve their murder. Hiyoko. Yeah. You know, I think maybe that's because I know some people have complained about it, right? Like Taka and Hifumi. I think to Danganronpa 1's credit, I actually don't think that bit was pulled off that badly. I think it worked. It just might have felt better to other people if it was structured a little more like this one. Whereas, like, you know, you get Taka, like, done with right away, but because Hifumi is more, like, integral to figuring out that it was Celeste, Hifumi sort of, like, takes center stage. Whereas here, it seems like we might actually get a nice balance for once. And again, let's not even talk about the dumpster fire that is Danganronpa 2, Chapter 3. God, what a shit show that was. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one where we will continue with the trial. Excited to see where it goes. In the case of Tenko, it's not looking so hot for Kyo, I'm not gonna lie. Again, mainly because Shuichi and Kokichi get freebies for being important characters, but well, yeah, you know, it didn't stop me from thinking Kokichi might have died earlier, so change my mind, you might, game. But yeah, I still don't really know for Angie though. But yeah, see you guys in the next one where we will continue with this. Start with a Monokuma and Cubs theater thing, and then we'll get back into it. We also usually have some Monokubs banter, which has been weirdly absent from this trial. So yeah, see you guys then. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you then. Yeah, goodbye.